Larry Till and I are on the rapid assessment team for disaster relief. And we were up in Hope Mills, North Carolina after Hurricane Florence. And we were given by the church a name and an address of a lady named Mary that she had some damage and she needed some help. So we took the name and address, put it in my GPS, and we take off to this address. And once we get to the address, I knock on the door, and I had the lady's name, so I said, "Is this Mary?" And she said, "Yes, it is." And I said, "Well, I'm Jamie Baldwin with the Southern Baptist Disaster Relief, and we're here to see if we can help you during this time." And she kind of looked at me really startled when I said that. And I said, I said, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yes." She said, Who sent you?" And I said, "Well, the church sent us here with, your name and address." And she said, "Well, she kind of looked kind of strange, and she said, "Well, I didn't call the church, but I've been in there on my knees and praying that God would send somebody to help me because I didn't know what to do during this time." And then I'm in there praying, and you knock on my door.
I do a daily prayer, and I was in the middle of doing that. Mostly trying to get how to get this tree taken care of.
She said, "This has been a very difficult year for me, and I just, couldn't figure out how I was going to be able to do something like this, to get my yard cleaned up and fixed like this."
My husband died last year. And I'm more or less on a fixed income because all I have is my Social Security and what little I earn to take care of all my bills. And my income takes care of my bills and for me to take care of my dogs and myself. But other than that, I have nothing extra.
And I said, "Ma'am, we are trained volunteers with the Southern Baptist, and we will come in here and we will do this, and it will not cost you anything." And when I told her that it wouldn't cost her anything, big old tears just started rolling down her face, and she said, "Can I hug you?" And I said, "Sure, you can hug me." So we hugged, and she was so thankful that we had come to assist her, to help her during this time. So when we go back to the church and I turn in the report there, and the lady kind of looks at me as I'm turning it in. I say, "We're turning this from Mary's house," and she said, "Well, I'm Mary, and you haven't been to my house." And so when we go over the addresses, we looked that I had some way put the wrong numbers in the GPS. God sent us exactly where He wanted us to be.
I appreciate everything He did. And I really do not know what I would have done without their help.